Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a knife that I've been EDCing for a couple of weeks now. This is from a company called Revo Knives. I knew of Revo Knives, but I never had the opportunity to actually handle one personally. So while I was out at SHOT Show earlier this year, I went by the Revo Knives booth, and I was kind of looking at all the different models and talking to the folks there. And I asked them if they would be able to give one to me so I can bring home and kind of check it out and test it out and show it to you guys. And they were gracious enough to do so. They let me pick whichever one I wanted, and this is the one that I picked here. So again, the company is called Revo Knives. Here is the box and the packaging. Very minimalistic. I do like that. On the side, you do have some information. This one right here is the Ness, and it's in the Brown Micarta. So I have been favoring Micarta as of late. I just really like the way that it feels in hand. And I think this brown micarta just really spoke to me when I saw it. It looks really nice. It's kind of like a not light but not dark. It's right in the middle there. It does have this kind of scalloping on there, and it feels really nice in hand. And if you know, micarta tends to start kind of soaking in the oils from your hand and stuff like that, and making it look more your own. So again, this particular one is called the Ness. And if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to the Revo Knives website below so you guys can check out either this knife and some of the other colors that are available, or any other knives from Revo Knives. I think they make some really awesome stuff. So a couple of things on this knife right here. The close length is 4.7 inches, so it is a little bit on the larger side. But from my reading, I noticed that they said that this knife is marketed more kind of like an outdoor knife, you know, something to use while you're out and about, like maybe a survival knife or something like that. And I can see where that is, but I've been using it as an EDC knife, and it's been doing really well. So again, you have that brown micarta on the knife. On the opposite side, you do have a nice and deep ride pocket clip, which is really awesome. You have the Revo Knives logo right on there, and the clip is reversible for left or right hand tip up carry. I like the lanyard hole that they did also. So you do have stainless steel liners, and the hole goes through the liner. So you could have easily, or they could have easily made the scales go all the way up and then just drill the hole through there. But I like the fact that they left the lanyard hole portion just on the scales, because, or I'm sorry, on the liners, because it gives it a really nice contrast. So you have that brown, and then you have the kind of silver look to everything else. It contrasts it really nice. Very nice and wide hole, so you'll be able to put whichever cordage you want through there if you want to throw a lanyard on there. So you do have your flipper tab right there. This is a flipper knife, so as you go ahead and engage that flipper, the knife flies, or the blade flies out very quickly. It is running on ball bearings, so you do have a nice and smooth opening on the knife itself, and then it reveals this really awesome blade shape. I never actually had a knife with this blade shape. This is called the Ness blade shape. So it's very interesting, nice and wide, and it's got a huge belly, perfect for cutting, for slicing, things like that. Again, this is kind of marketed as a survival knife, outdoor knife, just because of the blade shape. From what I read, it says that it was usually reserved for fixed blades, but they went ahead and threw it on a folder here, and I think it looks really awesome. I could easily see this maybe as a backup knife for outdoor usage and stuff like that. Maybe for camping, food prep, things like that. I think that blade would definitely handle that very well. Now, as far as the blade goes, this is a D2 steel blade, and you do have the marking right there, and then the Revo Knives logo on there as well. Nothing on the other side. So very nice. The blade itself is 3.6 inches long, but you do have a cutting edge of 3.37 inches. So again, a little over 3.3 inches cutting is perfect for the majority of tasks that you're going to be using this knife for. Overall length on the knife is 8 inches. As far as the blade, again, it's called the Ness style, and this is, you know, a D2 blade. It is full flat ground, and it is stone washed as well, so it's going to be able to you know, handle whatever you pretty much throw at it. Now, as far as weight on this, even though the liners are skeletonized, it is coming in at 4.8 ounces. So depending on most people, you know, if you feel like it might be a little heavy, I think it's great weight, especially for the usage. You know, if I'm going to be using this for you know, outdoor use and stuff like that, I want a little bit of weight to the knife itself so that it handles it a lot better. And I think this particular knife definitely does a good job at that. Now, one of the things that I was really interested in was the actual dynamics of the handle and the blade. They feel really nice in hand. I mean, just the way that it's kind of swollen in the back here, and then it kind of tapers down in the middle. My fingers lock in there very nicely. The finger choil is really nice. My finger locks in there. So there is no jimping on the top of the blade, but I don't think it is necessary just because of the ergonomics of the handle. You know, it kind of wraps around, and I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. I can use this for, you know, majority of tasks, and I'm going to be very comfortable with the blade and the handle there. So closing it down, you can see it closes very smoothly. Blade is perfectly centered, and it came razor sharp. As sharp as you could probably get a D2 blade, which is really nice. So I think this is a great option for different tasks. EDC for sure, that's what I've been using it for, but outdoor and survival use as well. I would probably pair this with like a fixed blade knife. If I was using it for outdoor, I wouldn't just use this as my primary knife, but I think pairing it with a nice fixed blade knife would be perfect. So again, this is the Ness from Revo Knives in the Brown Micarta. I'll leave a link below in case you guys are interested in checking out some more information. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.